In this video we are going to study about the charging of capacitor and its transient period. Now charging of capacitor we have already done in the previous videos. So you fully understand how a capacitor is charged and what are the various parameters that are related with it. So I'll quickly revise and then we'll understand about the transient period. Now we know that if a capacitor is connected to a battery through a switch, the battery has potential V and capacitor is suppose of capacitance C, then as soon as switch is closed, let us say at t equals to 0, as soon as this switch is closed, the charging of capacitor starts and a charge of plus Q is developed on this plate and minus Q is developed on this plate. So initially if the capacitor is uncharged, then we can say that the initial state is at Q equals to 0, and after the capacitor is fully charged, then the final charge is equal to CV, as we have already studied. Now if this charging takes place at a very fast rate, as soon as the switch is closed, within a fraction of second the capacitor gets charged. So that means that to charge this capacitor, the current that is flowing in the circuit becomes or increases very fast and very quickly, and it goes to a very high value to charge the capacitor quickly. So if we plot a graph of charge versus time, then we will see that suppose this is the point at t equals to 0, and before this point the capacitor was uncharged, and at this point the switch is closed, then the charge or the current in the circuit or charge on capacitor will increase suddenly and then it will become constant. So this constant value we have already studied that this is called a steady state at which the capacitor is fully charged. So at this point the capacitor is fully charged within a very short time. So this time, this duration in which the capacitor is charged is called transient period. So when the only capacitor is attached with the battery, then this transient period, the time to get charge is very small to achieve the full charge in the capacitor. So the capacitor quickly achieves steady state. Now in this state, as soon as the steady state is achieved, the current stops flowing because there is no place where the battery can deposit the electrons. So current, as soon as the capacitor is fully charged or steady state is achieved, then the current stops flowing in the circuit. Now what if a resistance is connected with this capacitor? Let us say that I'll redraw the diagram. Let us say this is the capacitor and a resistance is connected in series with the capacitor like this. Now what will happen that when the switch is closed at t equals to 0, then the battery pulls electron from one side. The battery will start the flow of electron. It will pull electron from one side and start depositing it on the other side of the plate. So this causes a current I in the circuit. This current obviously will not be as high as before, it will not increase as quickly as before because now a resistance is connected. So there will be some potential drop on this resistance also, and this resistance will slow down the flow of electron. So the deposition of charge on the capacitor will become slow as compared to the previous case. So in this case, if we again plot the graph, and this is at t equals to 0 at which the switch is closed, then before this the charge is 0, and as soon as the switch is closed the charge will increase, but it will increase gradually. So it will achieve a steady state configuration here. So in this case the transient period increases. So this means that as soon as the resistance is connected in series with capacitor, the transient period or the time taken to fully charge the capacitor increases, and this will be the shape of the graph that is obtained. So this time period or this exponential curve is because of the resistance. Now if we increase the value of resistance, suppose with instead of R we join R dash, and R dash is greater than R, then this means that as the R is increased, the current will further decrease and the charging of capacitor will become even slow. So now the new curve that will come will be like this. So the steady state will be achieved even further. And if R dash is less than R, if resistance is reduced, then the curve will be like this and the steady state will be achieved before. So this way, when the resistance is connected, it increases or decreases the transient time or the charging of capacitor.